You can't say finally, Adam. I'm an hour early. Hands up. Whoa!
HXY pet.
Thank you, Maggie. This is Drowned by Never Easy. Sub Rabbit. Sub Karima. Sub Chicken. Sub Mike. Sub Shin. I don't know if you heard it before, Adam, but I said you can't give me shit about finally I'm an hour early today, bitch. What the fuck, Adam? I'm disappointed in you, bro. What is that message? Thank you for being early. You're a hardworking streamer, and we appreciate you. You're doing backflips on it, dude. Good God. Hands up. Whoa! Rupee! Thank you. I never saw someone riding that much, and I saw some people licking ass for hours. Where did you see this? What? Bro, do you get like pruny hands? You know how your hands get pruny if they're in the water too long? Does your butt get pruny? I'm sleeping with a dog. Woo! On my fingertips. Oh, I know where. I'll be yours. Dude, the fact that we got to see him get executed later on, though, was kind of satisfying. I'm not gonna lie. Normally don't like watching people die, but that guy needed to die. That dude needed to die. He was no good. Oh, God, not this. Stop. Stop. Hold on. I'm going to change it. I just don't know what to put on. Jesus Christ. Fucking old Miley, dude. Yo, I still love Miley. I don't give a shit. I know she's crazy, but yo, you don't fuck with Miley? I mean, even though she's a little crazy, she's super talented. You gotta admit, she's a talented singer. Yeah, Miley Cyrus. That's who we were just listening to the last song. Wait, do we gamble this? I just saw. I haven't heard it yet, though. Fuck it, we ball. When did this drop? Oh, it dropped 3 days ago. There's a new meat computer. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Okay. Wait, hold up. Cooking. Wait, new meat computer might be kind of fire. What the fuck?
Doom shot motherfucker.
Bald L. Bald Wesker Main. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna die first. It'll be no! What? What a fucking phenomenal game! I love it! It's so fucking fun! Yippee! Hello everyone, good day. I hope you're having a fantastic one. I hope you're ready for some fun. It's Sunday. Let's go! Hello everyone. Good day. How we doing? Hope you're doing good. Did you get some good night sleepies after yesterday's spooky?
Boring.
Don't even.
Boring.
Don't. I'll turn my stream off and come back in an hour, Adam. You'll see who's laughing then, buddy. See who's laughing then, buddy. Yeah, everyone gets some good night's sleep. It feels like I'm still streaming from yesterday. Like I barely even went to bed at all. Yeah, so here we are, right back in to the streaming world. So we are going to do a full playthrough of Beyond Two Souls today. More than likely, we'll just play through the whole thing. It's like a 10-hour, 11-hour playthrough, possibly maybe shorter if you're a god gamer like us. So I think we're just going to do one sitting full playthrough today. So that's why we're a little early. And we're not really going to do too much yapping. We're actually going to boot up the game fairly quickly. Just so we can get through the whole... I'd like to get through the whole thing tonight and not have it be midnight, basically, is what I'm hoping for. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. So we'll see how that goes. Why is everyone saying I'm naked?
Hands up!
Guys, I'm wearing a shirt.
Whoa!
I'm not naked. The fuck do you think my chest just looks like a zombie?
Good job!
Hexy has took it to the next level. First he went bald and decided to wear a Cruella de Vil wig. And now he appears to us completely shirtless, and next he will tell us it is
What?
really a shirt. Classic.
I don't even look shirtless. I don't even look shirtless. This does not look shirtless. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. I was gonna rock my Hoochie Daddy shorts, but I switched them out because I didn't feel like having chat yapping about all my freaking outfit attires. I also really need a fucking shower. My hair is disgusting. Might shower after the stream today if I have time. Might probably have time, maybe. If it's like 12, I won't have time, but whatever. Hoochie Daddy shorts? Hoochie Daddy shorts are just like shorts for guys. I got a few pairs recently and I've been loving wearing them, but I've only wore it on one of them on stream so far. Actually, no, I think I've worn the chubbies before on stream too. I can't remember, but yeah. They're not booty shorts, but they're usually anywhere from 5-inch to 3 to 2-inch seams. So I mean, obviously 2 inch is crazy short, but like 3 to 5 is still pretty short, but you know, it covers your legs up a bit. I like them. I don't know. You think Hoochie Daddy shorts make a comeback? I fucking love wearing them. I don't know if I would wear them though if I didn't have the tattoos on my legs. I think it's because of the tattoos. It makes me feel like I'm still wearing pants. Like, even though the shorts cut early, I still have like tattoos down the rest of my leg. So it still kind of feels like I'm covered up in a lot of ways. Stop calling them that. What do you call them then? That's literally what they're called. If I said I'm wearing shorts, they're not shorts. They're shorter than shorts. Regular shorts are usually 5.5 to 6+ inches for shorts. Hoochie Daddy shorts are like 5 to 3. So I'm not calling them Daisy Dukes. That's worse than Hoochie Daddy. No, it's because it's Hoochie Daddy season. We're going into summer very soon, so all the guys get to be slutty. Fuck you, women, okay? It's time for us guys to be slutty. How about that? How about that, bitch? Yeah, Daisy Dukes are from freaking Dukes of Hazzard, her little jean shorts that she wore. Those are Daisy Dukes. If I said Daisy Dukes, that's what people are going to think. They're not denim. They're not like jean shorts. They're not Daisy Dukes. They're short shorts. If anything, say short shorts, but Hoochie Daddy is just kind of the name for it for guys. I'm gay AF and I think it's kind of gay. Wearing short shorts is gay? Since when? Bro, they used to wear short shorts in the 80s. We're just bringing the style back. Plus, guys need to be able to be slutty a little bit. How do guys be slutty, bro? I want to be slutty. How do you be slutty as a dude? As a girl, I just fucking pop my titties out and fucking hike my shorts up and I'm good. But like, I do that as a dude and I'm fucking instantly weird. Or gay. Let me fucking be a slut. I want to be a slut. Gray sweatpants is not slutty. Shut up. That just shows your bulge. That's not slutty. I want to be a slut. How do you be slutty as a dude and not have people be weird to you? I don't think you can be slutty as a dude. Because if you're slutty as a dude, people are going to view you as less masculine. And if you're viewed as less masculine, you're less of a dude. So, like, I don't know if you can be slutty as a guy. I mean, you could be slutty, like, sleep around slutty. But, like, I'm talking, like look slutty. You can't... Okay, I'm about to fucking ban your ass. You can't wear a jock strap and go out in public, bruh. What? You're not just wearing a jock strap, walking around in public with your asshole flopping around out the backside. That doesn't work. What do you mean? Guys, you know what a jock strap is, right? It's literally like a fucking little banana hammock for your wiener, and it just holds your wiener and you can put a cup in it. It has no coverage on your butt, on your backside. It has like a little rubber band strap that goes around your legs. And your ass is full-blown hanging out. Bro, if you okay, I'll give you $100 right now if you go walk around in the city in just a jock strap and you don't get arrested. I'll give you $100. Film it. Go for it. Go walk around in exclusively a jock strap since that's how you can be so slutty. And let me know when the police get you. But if you don't get the police to get you, I'll give you $100. Pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. No, I want to be slutty and have it be appropriate. A girl can be like slutty and just like pop her tits out a little bit, but be completely covered, and it's still kind of a little
put on a
slutty.
gimp suit and walk into the nearest nightclub. That way you'll really show everyone.
I don't even know why I ask you guys about fashion advice. There's probably 3 people in chat that actually are like legitimately good with fashion. The rest of you guys, I mean, are wearing fucking probably your freaking Batman freaking PJ pants. Like, good God. I don't even know why I'm asking you guys. Okay, my bad. I was trying to get some real ass advice because I wanna try to bring a style for guys to be slutty but have it be acceptable, you know? I don't know how guys be slutty. Like, what I mean by that is, like, you know, like how girls will be kind of slutty, but they won't sleep with anyone. They just, like, show off. I want that, but, like, guy version. And we need to normalize that for more guys to do. So no more guys can be slutty, but they're not going to sleep with you. They're just going to be slutty, you know? That's what we need to do. Trying to figure that one out. Sweatpants, no underwear is stupid as fuck, though. Sweatpants covers your body more than anything. It's not even advice, bro. Sweatpants cover your body like entirely. The only reason why you guys are saying sweatpants is because of the bulge. That's it. Honestly, if I was gonna say like what would be viewed as like a slutty outfit for guys, would probably be a fucking suit. That's probably slutty for a guy. 'Cause I don't know how guys feel about it as much, but I know women swoon over that shit. It's like lingerie for women. I know that for fact. For some reason, the suit, it just does something to their I don't know, their brain. It rewires it a little bit. What is the reasoning behind that? Is that just because it's like it looks really nice and clean and you can tell the person's well kept together? Or is it like a power dynamic where like you look at them and you're like, oh, they're put together. They look like they maybe are like of power or in power, aka they could dominate me? Or like, what is it that does that? A little bit of both? Okay, a little bit of both. That makes sense. So it's like a nice clean look. And one thing I will say that I have learned over the years is women, even though guys don't like to do this and women don't talk about it that much, but women for sure love when guys take care of themselves, like hygiene wise, trimming up, buzzing up, cleaning up, all that type of stuff. I know they're really into that. And a lot of guys are weird about it because they view it as like less masculine. But it's one of the biggest things that I've noticed. That is one of the big things I've noticed. And another thing is EQ. A lot of women are really into EQ. And if you don't know what EQ is, it's basically IQ, but for emotions. So emotional intelligence. EQ, it's your EQ. So if you are emotionally intelligent or like doing therapy or stuff like that, and you're aware of your emotions a lot more rather than just shoving it down, they're really into that too. How long did it take to reach that? 30 years. I don't know. They don't tell you this shit, bruh. Who teaches you that shit? No one teaches you this shit. It's stuff you pick up along the way. To be honest, I've just kind of learned over the years that none of it actually matters. There's really no right or wrong way to present yourself because someone will like it. Someone will like it, so you should just do what you want to do. I used to always kind of try to ride that masculinity side, and now I just kind of given up on it. I'm just embracing more of my like femme energy. I don't feel like a woman or anything by those matters, but I'm just embracing my feminine energy more than my masculine energy. Discussion's weird as hell. Well, what would you like to talk about, Sketch? The world is your oyster, and anything you bring up, I will yap about for the next, well, minute. If it's a good topic, we'll yap about it for 10 minutes. I'm just going off of what chat's talking about. I don't know how we got on this topic. We started talking about hoochie daddy shorts, and then we were trying to find a fashion for men to be slutty. That's how we got on this. We were trying to figure that out. Because I was saying, you know, girls can just pop their titties out a little bit, hike up their shorts a smidge, and it's kind of slutty. It's not like super slutty, but it's slutty to a degree, right? How do you do that as a dude? What is the equivalent? Not the fucking gray sweatpants. Yap about what your plan is today. That's really what you want me to yap about? I'm playing Beyond Two Souls. I already yapped about it. That's why I'm not yapping about it. We're doing a full playthrough of Beyond Two Souls today. Pretty much. We're going to be booting it up very, very soon. We're not doing too much yapping today. I just wanted to get on my stream early so we could jump into this early, so we could hopefully beat this before midnight tonight. Because we are planning to do a full playthrough of it. It is about a 10-hour playthrough, so it's going to be a long stream today, so brace. Yeah, it's going to be a long one today. So brace. I haven't gotten to listen to the new Ghost album yet. I know they released it. I've listened to the singles that got released, but I have not listened to the actual album yet. Grape hugging shorts? You mean like tight shorts? I actually do like those type of shorts, but that's more like bathing suit attire, not wear out in public attire. Well, I guess wearing a bathing suit is fine out in public, but that's more bathing suit attire. If what you're talking about is what I'm thinking about, it's like bathing suit attire. I actually have shorts like that for bathing suit. I don't think I've ever posted pictures in them, but yeah, I have like big baggy swimsuits and I have super tight swimsuits. I don't go to the pool or beach or anything that much. Chubbies? Yeah, I have chubbies. I wore those the other day, and chat was making fun of me for wearing hoochie daddies. Am I good at swimming? Believe it or not, and you guys are going to say cope, I'm actually really good at swimming. I actually am very good at swimming. Obviously, I grew up in Florida, so the water was right there. The beach was right there. We had pools constantly, and I know you guys are all set. Yep, there it is. Okay, I knew that was coming. But the reason why I'm so good at swimming is because at a very young age, I got taught swimming and I went to classes for swimming. Hi, baby. Yo, Shiny, thank you for the six. Whoa! She's gonna leave.
Just go
I'm
full blown
loud.
naked. Regardless
Shiny,
what
thank you for the 64 months. Appreciate it. And Sketch, thank you for the 8 months. Full blown naked's not slutty, though. Full blown naked can be sexy and it can be disgusting. It depends on the mood you're in. So that is terrible advice. Honestly, I think a lot of times people look more sexy in like lingerie or like their underwear or like minimal clothing type stuff rather than full blown naked. Because I'm going to keep it a buck. Vaginas and dicks are kind of weird and kind of gross looking. So, you know, there's that. there's that. Just saying. I don't need those lips flapping in the wind while I'm trying to say what's up. Cover them up, you know? Wear some shorts, okay? What was I saying though? There was something I wanted to say. About the swimming. Yeah, so believe it or not, with the swimming, I'm actually really good at swimming because when I was young, I got put into classes when I was like a kid. And then my dad actually almost was in the Olympics for swimming, believe it or not. And he was a scuba diver he did commercial scuba diving for years before he got into engineering. He's an engineer now.
Hands up!
I guess he's retired now, but
90 months poggers.
my dad used to be incredibly, incredibly good at swimming, and he almost got in the Olympics. When they were doing the calls for the Olympics, he actually had speeds and times that were good enough to get him into the Olympics. But during the actual time where they were like signing people up or recruiting, I don't know exactly what it was. I can't fully remember. But basically, he had to do some trials to get in, and he was incredibly sick, apparently. That's what he says. He was incredibly sick when this was going on. So his times weren't as good because he was so sick. So he actually ended up not getting into the Olympics for that reason. But his actual regular times were good enough to get into the Olympics. Either way, besides the point, if you want to be like, oh, he sucks, he didn't actually make whatever, that's your motive. I'm not here to argue that. Either way, though, it has to show you he's pretty fucking good at swimming if he almost made it into the Olympics, right? So my dad taught me how to swim when I was young. So I've always been really good at swimming. One of my few talents I actually have in life is I'm good at swimming. Yeah, one of the few things. I never did scuba diving. I had the opportunity to do scuba diving a few times and I never did. I've done snorkeling a bunch, but I've never done scuba. Like scuba diving, scuba. It seems like it would be a lot of fun. I would never do the scuba diving that my dad did. My dad used to do some deep sea scuba diving and would do commercial scuba diving as well, where you'd have to like repair stuff underwater. Fucking crazy, but that's a whole nother topic. And he would go so deep that you'd have to do that stuff where they like slowly come up and then they have to put them in like the hyperbolic time chamber to like decompress. It's not actually called that. I forget what it's called. I think it's just called a decompression chamber, but they'd have to bring him up and put him in that. So yeah, he was doing some crazy scuba diving. I would not want to do that. I do think it would be fun to do scuba diving towards the top of the water would be fun. Yeah. That's where the money is. That's what he said too. The commercial scuba diving is where the money was, like doing that underwater repair shit on buildings or not building. I don't know, the fucking tubes and stuff that are underwater. Sounds really dangerous. It's because it is really dangerous. If you come up too quickly, you can literally just die. We saw it during Spooky Saturday. We've seen that happen in Spooky Saturday. Even just going deep sea, you can get super disoriented and confused and all that stuff. Being a streamer is harder. No, being a streamer is one of the easiest jobs ever, but it's also one of the most mentally draining jobs ever. When I say that doing outside work was easy, you guys are misinterpreting how I meant it. When I said doing outside jobs sucks. It's physically exhausting, but what I meant by it is it's easy in the fact that you don't have to think. Do you get what I mean? You just go to the job, you can be fucked up, you could be hungover the day before. Shit, you could be even high at work. They don't give a fuck as long as you get your shit done. If you get your shit done, they don't give a fuck. Shit, if you're on drugs, they'll probably encourage it if you're getting your work done. So that's what I was trying to mean is like doing outside work, I would say is harder than streaming, yes, but it's easier in the fact that you just go to work and you just do it. Do you get what I mean? You just do the work. That's it. You don't have to think. You don't have to interact with customers. You don't have to yap with, whatever. I would even argue retail is more like rough because that you have to deal with people. Basically anything where you don't have to deal with people is a good job. Well, maybe not a good job, but it's nice because you just do your stuff. And as long as your job gets done, well, your boss isn't going to complain. At least everyone I knew. As long as the shit got done, they didn't give a fuck how it was getting done. Just make sure it gets done. Bro, I've had a lot of jobs, mama. I would almost bet you I've had more jobs than you and a more variety of jobs than you. I've worked in retail. I've worked in food. I've worked outside. I've done like a ton of different things. I worked in radio. I've done extra stuff, aka like movies and television. I've done quite a lot. I did telemarketing. Believe it or not, I know a lot of you guys like to be like, oh, you're a millionaire streamer. I'm not a millionaire streamer. The most money I've ever made in my life was actually through telemarketing. That shit was making bank. They shut it down. I'm not really quite sure. I guess our company was doing weird illegal stuff. I'm not sure, but I was making a lot of money, so I don't care. I don't know. I didn't quit. We all got fired. So one day, I'm not even joking, we were working in telemarketing. All of us were making a buttload of money. It was fucking sick. Like you'd close one deal, it was like $1,000, and you could close a few deals in a day. Some days you might only get like one, but it was fucking solid ass money. It was sick. And one day, and our boss was fucking sick, by the way. He would have like raging parties at the office where he'd bring in kegs and like a bunch of catering food and like a bunch of alcohol. Shit was sick. Anyways, I didn't ask too many questions. I just did my job, right? It's my job. That's all I did. And then one day the cops showed up and they told all the employees to get the fuck out of here. We had to get off the phones, leave all our documents at our tables and stuff, and just leave. And they sent us all home. They said, you guys all leave. Go home. You got no more work today. And that was the end of that. They like shut the whole business down. I don't even know really what happened, to be honest, but we didn't have a job after that. So the cops came, raided the place, kicked all the employees out. I'm guessing they searched through things. I guess we must have been doing something illegal. I don't really know. Yeah. Still yapping? Maybe that's why I'm such a good yapper, because telemarketing is nonstop yapping. Radio is nonstop yapping. Those are two of my like jobs that I did really good with. So yeah, that was a weird time in my life. That was a weird time in my life, but that was probably the most money I've ever made.
Hands up!
Hi Baldy. Hi chat.
It didn't last that long though. It was only a few months, so it sucked. But that period was really sick because I was making quite a lot off of that. I definitely made, like, if that job stuck for years, I would have been making more money doing the telemarketing than streaming for sure. Yo, Silent, thank you for the 8 months. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? And Shino, thank you for the 90 months. Holy shit. Thank you, Shino. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Sounds illegal. I mean, I guess they must have been doing something shady. The cops never talked to any of the employees. I talked to a few of the other employees that I knew. They never talked to any of us. And our boss just said we're basically no more job until further notice. And that was the end of it. We never heard from the boss ever again. I don't know if the boss went to jail or if they went to court or what even happened with them. It was such a weird thing. It was it was scary too when the cops showed up because they like raided the shit. They raided it. Like a bunch of them came in and kicked us all out. So I don't know what they were doing in there. They must have been doing something illegal. Kataro, thank you for the 23 months. You know what I think it was? It was something with the remortgaging of houses. It was during that time where people were doing that remortgaging stuff and the government started to crack down on it, something along those lines. I think that's why it got shut down. You caused the 2008 crisis. Maybe, actually, because it was around that time. That was around the time I think I worked that job. Not even joking. Wait, was I part of the problem? I might have been part of the problem. Hey, I don't care. I was getting rich, dude. Fuck it. I do not care, bro. I was making bank money with that shit. That job fucking ruled. I mean, it sucked because like it was nonstop telemarketing and it was nonstop phone calls all day. But I got to go have as many cigarette breaks as I wanted. I could go walk around the office. I could eat snackies. I didn't even have to do calls. Basically, you were supposed to hit a quota each week, which was basically one deal for the entire week. So if you had like, 3, 4, 5 deals that you did through the week, you could just sit on your ass and they wouldn't give a shit. But obviously I was always trying to make money and try to close deals. No, but I did have a stage name. I went by Vincent Valentine. That was my name during telemarketing. I went by Vince or Vincent Valentine. Do you know who Vincent Valentine is? This is Vincent Valentine. This is Vincent Valentine. It's from Final Fantasy VII. I'm surprised not a single person ever called it out. No one ever said, like, from Final Fantasy? Not once did I ever have that happen. I thought for sure it would happen because I literally was going by the exact name, Vincent Valentine. So, yeah. Why a fake name? I don't know. They told us all to use fake names. My favorite thing to do was to call in as Vincent and I would talk to people and then I would call them back and change up my voice a little bit and pretend to be someone else. To try to get them back on the phone because, you want to try to close the deal, bro. And some people, they need a little nudge. So yeah, that was my old story about me. I don't know. I didn't really think about it, to be honest. I just knew telemarketing, close the deal. and call it a day. And half of the deals early on, I didn't even have to close myself. I would be the intro, and then I'd pass it to a closer a lot of times, and the closer would just close it out. I did close some myself though, and it's better if you close it yourself because you get all the money yourself rather than splitting it with a closer. But really? My understanding of it is that we were helping people, but I guess not, considering the cops raided the place. I thought for sure, though, if we were actually doing illegal things, that the cops would have talked to all the employees. Why didn't they talk to... They talked to none of the employees. Why wouldn't they talk to any of the employees? It was very, like, boiler room type shit. That's how it felt, at least. Yeah, no, I'm just surprised. No, I went by my name at the actual job. I went by Vincent Valentine as like my caller name. We would use different names when we were calling people because we didn't want to give people our real names. Plus, it doesn't like really matter when we're just talking to people. But all my other stuff was my normal name, like through the job. Did that not seem sus? No, not really. People change their name all the time in jobs because you never really know who you're going to be talking to, so you change your name so they can't actually track you. It's especially common in like adult industry as well, entertainment industry. It's very, very common as well. Strippers, they change their names all the time because they don't want weirdos like knowing their actual real name. People do that all the time in jobs. Gambling industry. Yep, exactly. It's because if you're, okay, say you're gambling, right? And then you fucking lose it all. And the freaking guy that dealt you the thing, they gave their real name. You go search it up online. Now you have their address. You go show up at their address whenever you want, right? Like, that's why people hide their names. Bro, streamers hide their names and give stage names. Some streamers give actual names, but you guys realize there's a lot of streamers on this website that give fake names. And I'm not talking about their Twitch username. I'm talking about like their name that they give out on stream. It's completely different from their actual name. I know of a few of them. I'm not going to out them because that's obviously incredibly disrespectful, but they do that. They'll just completely change their name, like for what it is in real life. And then the chat believes it because they've been talking like that the whole time. But meanwhile, their name outside of streaming is completely different. Anyways, chat, should we go ahead and get this game rolling? We can kind of keep yapping about little different things, but we can get the game going at least. Why are you sitting here naked? Are you guys really going to make me change my fucking t-shirt? Hey, Taro, thank you for the 23 months. It's a t-shirt. It's from The Walking Dead. It's the zombies from The Walking Dead. It looks like shit. Yeah, I know it looks like shit. It's an old shirt that I like never wore, but I got skinny again so I can wear it again. I don't know the link for this shirt. I got this shirt years and years ago. I just always liked it, so I never threw it out. Or like donated it, rather. I usually donate my clothes when I get rid of a bunch of clothes. But I finally got skinny so I can wear it again. I was too fat before that when I would wear something like this, it looked